Hi there. It's February 24th and time for Proverbs 24. Now we are still on our 30 wise sayings. We covered about 20 of them. Not sure how to count on this. We've covered about 20 so far. And this may be the last day for the 30, but we'll see. So let's get into it. Do not be envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them, for their minds devise violence, and their lips talk of trouble. Got that? Don't hang around these people. Okay. Just, yeah, don't. 3 and 4 is the next one. By wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. And by knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. And you got that? By wisdom, all right, a house is built. By understanding it is established. And by knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. Very important. It's what builds a house. Okay, the next one. A wise man is strong, and a man of knowledge increases power. For by wise guidance you will wage war, and in abundance of counselors there is victory. Right? Right. Let's see what that says. A man wise in strength is strong. Right? A man wise is strong, for a man of understanding increaseth his strength. Right? Wisdom is the most important thing. Right? A man of knowledge and wisdom. Knowledge means you know what you're studying. Right? And for by wise guidance you will wage war, and in abundance of counselors there is victory. Right? Always get lots of good advice. Wisdom is too exalted for a fool. He does not open his mouth at the gate. Some people don't want to be smart. Is that another one? I don't know. One who plans to do evil, men will call a schemer. The devising of folly is sin, and the scoffer is an abomination to men. What is a scoffer? It told us before: haughty, proud, arrogant. Right? You could have conceited, but that's proud. Is the scoffer. It gave us the definition a couple of chapters ago. Haughty, proud, and arrogant is called a scoffer. Right? One who plans to do evil is called a schemer or desirer of evil. Devising of foolishness is sin. And you got that? It's sin. Okay. If you are slack in the day of distress, your strength is limited. You got that? You are slack in the day of distress. Your strength is small, it says over here. It's faint. Man hath no trial of his strength till he be in troubles. Right. You say you're strong, but when it comes time to be strong, are you really strong when there's no other choice? Yeah. Okay, the next one. Deliver those who are being taken away to death, and those who are staggering to slaughter. Oh, hold them back. If you say, see, we did not know this, does he not consider, God, not consider it, who weighs the hearts? And does he not know it, who keeps your soul? And will he not render to man according to his work? All right. Green. People that are being taken away to death, and those staggering to slaughter. If you say, I didn't know about it, God will weigh your heart. He'll know if you really knew about it or not. And if you did, he will render to man according to his work. Right? Bring back. There's a note over here. None can be excused if he help not the innocent when he is in danger. Just like that, right? I'm not saying eat honey, for it is good. Yes, the honeycomb. The honey from the comb is sweet to your taste. Know that wisdom is thus for your soul. If you find it, then there will be a future, and your hope will not be cut off. Right? If you find honey, it tastes good, and it's good for you. But if you find wisdom, it's good for your soul. The way honey is sweet to the taste, wisdom is good for your soul. If you find wisdom, there will be a future, and your hope will not be cut off. Right? This goes together. Right? Do not lie in wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of the righteous. People do that. Do not destroy his resting place. For a righteous man falls 7 times and rises again, but the wicked stumble in time of calamity. Right? Can't keep a good man down. Got that? It's an old saying. 17, do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and let not your heart be glad when he stumbles, or the Lord will see it and be displeased and turn his anger away from him. Right? Do you like to gloat when you win? Do you like to beat down on people when you win? Okay? Do not rejoice when your enemy falls. Right? Jesus said, love your enemies. Okay? Think about that. If the Lord sees you gloating or rejoicing, he could be displeased and turn his anger away from him and onto you. Most people do that anyways. Okay? Do not fret because of evildoers, or be envious of the wicked, for there will be no future for the evil man. The lamp of the wicked will be put out. Right? They will come to a horrible and bitter end. Right? Fret not thyself because of the malicious. Don't be envious of wicked people. No future. Got that? No future. My son, fear the Lord and the king. Do not associate with those who are given to change. It says rebels, right? Protesters. For the calamity will rise suddenly, and who knows the ruin that comes from both of them. Fear the Lord. Let's say rebels over here. Seditious. Seditious, it says. Yeah, that was the 30 sayings. Okay, so was there 10 there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 12. So, see, I probably separated some that were supposed to be together, but that's the 30 sayings. Okay, and now there's more. Okay, these are also sayings of the wise. Okay. And just like this is the last chapter written by Solomon. Okay, the other ones are, except for the 31 was written by Solomon, but words his mother told him. So there was over 20. Okay, we got over 30. This is the one you're supposed to. And we'll briefly go over those again. So these are also sayings of the wise. To show partiality in judgment is not good. He who says to the wicked, you are righteous. Peoples will curse him, nations will abhor him. But to those who rebuke the wicked will be delight, and a good blessing will come upon them. Right? Lots of judges showing partiality now. Often, a lot of them need to be removed because judges are not supposed to be partial. Their job is to interpret laws already written, not make their own, right? And make decisions based on laws already written. But a lot of them don't. And peoples will curse him, nations will abhor him. Okay, he kisses the lips who gives the right answer. That's right. Did men used to kiss themselves on the lips now back then? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Prepare your work outside and make it ready for yourself in the field. Afterwards, then build your house, right? You have to prepare the ground first, right? Do not be a witness against your neighbor without cause, and do not deceive with your lips. Do not say, thus I shall do to him as he had done to me. I will render to the man according to his work. Don't say that, right? That's God's job, not yours. Bring back. Right? Says don't get even. Okay, here's another parable. I passed by the field of a sluggard, and by the vineyard of the man lacking sense. And behold, it was completely overgrown with thistles. Its surface was covered with nettles, and its stone wall was broken down. When I saw, I reflected upon it, and I looked and received instruction. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. Then your poverty will come as a robber, and your want like an armed man. Right? A wise man is somebody who can look and learn from others. You'll have everything you need there, but you just don't do it. That's laziness, okay? So there you go. That's Proverbs 24. And like I said, this is the last chapter of the actual Proverbs of Solomon, right? The rest of them are still Proverbs of Solomon. We were at 25, but it was, was the men of Hezekiah, king of Judah, transcribed, okay? It wrote down. So, yeah. And we have the rest of our 30 wise saying, okay? Don't be envious of evil men, right? Just evil. Don't want to be like that. A house is built by wisdom. It's established by understanding. And the rooms are filled with precious and pleasant riches by knowledge. Okay, wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. Okay, that's second, third, and fourth most important things. First is fear of the Lord. Okay? A wise man is strong, and a man of knowledge increases power. For by wise guidance you will wage war. Right? Wisdom. The wiser you get, the stronger you'll be. Okay? Wisdom is too exalted for a fool. He doesn't open his mouth at the gate. Right? Some fools aren't meant to understand things. Okay? One who plans to do evil, men will call a schemer. Okay? The devising of folly is sin. That's scheming to evil. Devising foolishness is sin. And the scoffer is an abomination to men. Okay? God hates it too, but he's an abomination to men. Scoffer. Haughty, arrogant, prideful. Is the scoffer. If you are slack in the day of distress, your strength is limited. Right? When the test comes, if you're weak, you're weak. Okay? Deliver those being taken away to death and those who are staggering to slaughter. If you say you didn't know about it, right? God will know if you know about it or not. And you just let it happen. And will render to man according to his work. Scary, huh? Eat honey, because it tastes sweet. Wisdom is thus for your soul. Okay? Wisdom feeds your soul. If you find it, there will be a future and your hope will not be cut off. Okay. Do not lie in wait, O wicked man, against the dwelling of the righteous. Don't destroy his resting place, for the righteous man falls 7 times and rises again, but the wicked stumble in the time of calamity. Right? Pilate. Here's a note over here. He is subject to many perils, but God delivereth him. Right? Never give up. Right? A good person never gives up. Okay. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls. Right? Don't let your heart be glad when he stumbles, when your enemy falls. For the Lord will see it and be displeased and turn his anger away from him. Want that? I don't want that. Do not fret because of evildoers or be envious of the wicked, for there will be no future for the evil man. right? The lamp of the wicked will be put. All these rich guys, I want to be like him. I want that mansion. I want that plane. I want that yacht. These people will come to no good. You want to come to no good? Okay. Trade eternity with the Lord for a couple of years of riches, and then eternity in anger, in anguish, and torment, and weeping and gnashing of teeth, and burning fire. Not me. Okay, do fear the Lord and the King, and do not associate with those given to change, protesters, rebels, right? For their calamity will rise suddenly. And more sayings of the wise. We didn't highlight much down here, but right. This is a one for judges, right? To show partiality in judgment is not good. He who says to the wicked, you are righteous, peoples will curse him, and nations will abhor him. But those who rebuke the wicked will be delight, and a good blessing will come upon them, right? Now, bad judges are famous now because they make really stupid decisions. They say to the wicked, you are righteous. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not in the parable, right? You look at a lazy person and learn. Such you look at him and he's got everything he needs to succeed, but he just won't do it, right? A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. He says that a lot. I think that's one of his favorite sayings. Don't be roasting at your neighbor. Prepare the ground before you build your house. Oh, you have it. It's Proverbs 24, and the last of Solomon's written words, except 31. He wrote 31 words from his mother taught him. Right. And we'll cover that. I mean, we have until Friday. Right. This is the last week of February, so sometimes during the week we will do the other 3 missing chapters since it ends on the 28th, and we'll stick those in there when we get a chance, right? So there you have it. Let's see what we're doing through the New Testament in a year today. These are short studies, Mark 4. The rest of Mark 4. All right? And then Mark 5. Okay? Parables. Jesus is into telling his parables now. So there you have it. That's Proverbs 24 for February 24th. Give us a like if you think about it. But until next time, we'll keep going. See you later.